Hey guys, what's up? Okay, I'm finally filming my Project Pan finale for 2022. I missed my third update, so my goal was to update quarterly, and I have mentioned before that summer and fall got really busy for me, so I didn't get around to filming the third update. So we're just jumping ahead to the finale. So I'm very, very happy to say that I met my goal. My goal was to pan or use up 22 products in 2022. So I did it. I exceeded it slightly. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with primers. I don't know, maybe we'll try going in order and see how that goes. I've got 3 primers that I finished. I think that's it. Yes. Okay, so first up we've got the Touch and Soul Glassy Skin Primer. This stuff is so good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't have a whole lot left in here when I pulled it into my Project Pan, and I was able to use it up within like a week, maybe 2 weeks. But I love this. It helps to moisturize your skin. It really does a good job of prepping your skin for makeup, and I'm a big fan. So this will absolutely be a repurchase. I probably don't need to pretend like this is an empties video. I need to save like that type of content for my empties videos. We're just talking about what I hit pan on or used up. Next up, we've got the No Problem Prime Essence. Used this up. And then finally the NYX, the Marshmallow Primer. Excuse me, also use this up. I did use up one eyeshadow primer. This is the ColourPop Party Proof eye primer. Was able to use that up completely. I suppose if I like cut this open, there's probably a few more uses, but I'm not gonna do that, so sorry. If that's what you're looking for, you're gonna be disappointed. Okay, and then let's move on to foundations. So a lot of what I was able to pan were foundations. I believe I've got 6 of them. There's a straggler, 7. I have 7 foundations that I used up or panned. Now I consider a foundation panned if I can no longer pump. If the pump isn't pumping, I view that as pan. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I honestly haven't really watched a ton of Project Pan videos to learn what other creators would consider, and I feel like a lot of the panning content that I tend to consume is like eyeshadow panning. So I don't know. You tell me, is it panning a product if the pump no longer works? And the reason for that for me is because it wasn't until like probably September or October that I purchased a spatula. So most of the year, I didn't have anything that could get the product out once the pump wasn't working. So, yeah. And I'm not talking about like a faulty pump. I'm talking about when the product gets so low that the pump can't draw it up anymore. So anyways, let's just move on. Foundations, we've got the Milani Screen Queen. I really like this, and I was just on the Milani website, and I think it was discontinued because you can't buy it anymore. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I can see that I probably have like a week's worth of uses left, and now that I have my spatula, I'm going to actually completely use this up, but I consider it panned because the pump does not pump. Oh! What? You're making a liar out of me. I swear it wasn't pumping. I don't know what's happening. So that one, and then we've got the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. I did use the spatula with this, and I don't know why. There's still some, like a little bit of product at the top, but not enough to, it's panned. Next up, we've got the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Yeah. It's maybe a tiny bit here, but it's gone. It is gone. Oh, does this count? Okay, this one, This one is panned. It is not used up. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It looks like it's full, but that's just because it's not, I swear. I see now I'm like questioning myself because I feel bad because I really thought that I had done more with these foundations. But it is what it is. The pump's not working. See, nothing's... What on earth? Okay, I'm going to consider this one not panned. We're going to go ahead and pull this in to this rotation. All right, next up, this one is gone. This is the Fiona Styles Matte Finish Foundation. You can no longer purchase this. I love it. I am so sad. Next up, ColourPop Pretty Fresh. This one is gone. I could get in there with my spatula though. So I'm not going to throw any of these away. I will use them up completely this year, but they're definitely panned because there's nothing coming out of the pump. Okay, next up, I've got the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation. This is for sure gone. Like I cannot squeeze any more out of here. It's gone. So that one can go to my empties pile. Okay, next up, let's do concealer. I've got 2 concealers that I cannot get anything else out of, and my spatula is not small enough to fit in here. So these, both of them are the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. Yeah, they're both gone. So we're at how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at 11 so far, and that's not counting the Too Faced Born This Way. As much as I wish it did. Okay, powder. I do have some powders that I panned. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, I used it up completely. There might be, there's a teeny tiny little bit left in there that I just can't get. Why do you do this to me? Why you gotta be this way? I mean, I was really trying to get it to come out and it just wasn't, but maybe I'm just not very good at this. Why? All right. Okay. God bless America. We're gonna put this one back. There's a couple days left in there. Kosas, this powder, this is clear, obvious pan. Yes, I'm excited about that. That's the Breezy Cloud Set Powder. Maybe I'll use this up this year. That would be nice. That would be really nice. And then I've got this NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. It is panned. I'm not going to bother with what's around the edge here. I would have to break it up and then repress it in order to really utilize that. And I don't want to do that. I've already got a backup, so I'm going to just put it in my empties. Okay, bronzer. I have 3 bronzers that I panned. We've got the number 7 bronzer. We got pan on this side here, so that counts. It's not a lot of pan, but it is pan. The Milani bronzer has a decent amount of pan. That feels really good. This is the Silky Matte Bronzing Powder in Sunlight. I love that bronzer, especially for like the winter. And then the Fenty, this is disgusting. Do not judge me. Okay. It's a cream product and hair and fiber gets mixed in and it gets nasty. But this is the Fenty cream bronzer in the shade Butter Biscuit. So yeah, this did not take long. I bought this like late summer. It was panned within like a couple months. Next up, ColourPop. We got highlighters. We got ColourPop Flexitarian. I hit pan there. Pretty stoked. Even though like these are pretty easy to hit pan on because the product moves around. So is it cheating? Maybe. I don't think so though. And then we've got the Fenty Beauty highlight in Hustler Baby. This is just a mini. It was like this and maybe a lip gloss in a set. I can't remember, but hit pan on that too. And then I've got a blush, just a blush. This is the Milani. This took a long time to pan, honestly. This is the Rose Powder Blush in Romantic Rose, and it's just a mini size. And it took me like, I don't even know, maybe 6 months. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I know that I had to repress it at one point because, what did I do? I think this might have been the product. I dug my pinky finger in because I felt like I was really close to pan, but it was like a ways off, and then it just started breaking. So, like over time, it weakened the product. So I broke it up and repressed it, and it was fine. Okay, and then the one that I am the most excited about is this. This is the Tartelette in Bloom eyeshadow palette by Tarte. My goal was to hit pan on everything but this shade here, and I did it. I freaking did it. Now, this shimmer up here, Rocker, it's a very small pan up top, but it is pan, and I did do it, and I'm very, very excited about it. So, yeah. I'm just, this makes me really, really happy. Really happy. And I'm still using this. I still reach into these mattes on a relatively consistent basis. The shimmers, I don't know. I would say, like, I use Funny Girl pretty consistently as like an inner corner highlight or to brighten up maybe a deeper shimmer that I have on my lids. But yeah, this makes me happy. Okay, so now with taking the Too Faced foundation out, how many do I have? Hold up. Oh, I forgot I missed a highlighter. My bad. Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. I wanted to hit pan by the end of the year, and it's you can barely see it, but it is there. So I think that was 22. I had a lipstick in my project pan. I'm not entirely sure where it is. I hit pan on that after the first of the year, so I'm not going to count that. Okay, after taking out the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and the e.l.f. powder, I have exactly 22. I would have had 24, but I feel like if I had known that this was still going to be pumping, even though it had stopped, I would have been continuing to work on it because for the last like 3 months, I've just been using other foundations. So anyways, I would have like totally, without a question, hit my goal. And I did, but I felt really, really good because I thought that I would like smashed it, but I didn't. So anyways, that's where we're at. All in all, I feel like it was a really good year. I am happy with the progress that I made. I feel like I feel kind of rejuvenated, like ready to take on more project panning projects. So especially palettes. I'm stoked about the fact that I hit pan on my palette. So as always, I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this type of content, give me a like, which is what I just said. Anyways, toodaloo. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.